words no one wants to hear. Or I would hope that the following words I speak are words almost no one wants to hear. Maybe there are one or two among you who understand what I say or who think about it. The purpose of life is to overcome desire for life. This is for sure the most unpopular message you may have ever heard. Because life is beautiful. Why should I overcome life? What am I when I overcome life? And the promise that I will give you, when you overcome the desire for life, you will have eternal life, either in the Godhead or in physical life, even in physical life. You will have unbroken consciousness if you overcome the desire for life. Now, by overcoming the desire for life, I don't mean suicide, because that will bring you back so fast into reincarnation, you couldn't count to 10 and you would be back. Most of the times. Because you see, suicide is actually desire for life. Just that you maybe did not get from life what you wanted to get, and so in desperation and unhappy about your wish that could not be fulfilled, or that life could not give you what you wanted of it, you take your life. Now you see already the grammar tells us, the syntax. How can you take your life? So there must be two, no? You and the one who clings to life. I speak to you, to the monad, to the God spark. When you overcome life, I will promise you, I promised already, that you will have eternal life, unbroken consciousness, and you will have the choice to either rest in the Godhead, to be God, fully aware of your divinity, or you can renounce that nirvanic state and you can reincarnate in physical, mental, spiritual, emotional world as long and as often as you want. You would not lose consciousness. But first of all, you must drop your desire for life. This is constantly against the teaching of the world, which is ruled by Satan or by the Mamuchohan. Because the desire for life, you see, breaks or limits your awareness to about 6/7 of what you really are. Because 1/7 of what you are is a physical body. You see, I was coughing. I didn't want to. But the body wants to. I yielded to the body, which I am not, which I only have. And when you only identify yourself with the physical body and with the desires of the physical and the lower mental body and so forth, then you will experience painfully death, because that which with you identify yourself must vanish, must perish. And so you think you perish yourself. See? And in the world, we are all attached to smell, touch, taste. And by being attached to it, or that to which we are attached, we identify ourselves with. See what I mean? And it separates you from your true divine nature. Where can we experience being completely detached from the desire for life. How can we overcome the desire for life in life? Meditation. There will be a moment when you don't think, don't feel, don't touch, don't smell, and when even the desire for that vanishes. It's not easy. You may need certain meditations. And free from all desire, you still remain. This is a mysterious wonder. You remain. And Kundalini will rise in your body, and you will even feel in your body sooner or later divinity. The divine nature. You then will know that you are God. So you will not use anymore your body beyond necessity. You will be like the Tathagata, like the great Buddha who ate something. Yes, he drank. Yes, he had all these activities, but he was not attached to them anymore. He just did them to keep his body alive and well, so that he could detach more from it. It was a detachment process. See? And still he remained the Tathagata, the one that survives. Everything else goes to pieces, dear friends. I would not waste my time here if I would not have the intention to lead you back to your immortal, timeless, eternal, unborn, anupapadaka, parentless nature. Then the purpose of life is to be aware of your divinity in physical, material world. And you do that in that you overcome the desire for the activity of the senses. And this is what Jesus meant when he said in the Bible, who loses his life will gain it. And who wants his life will lose it. This sounds strange. See? There is something beyond the pleasure of the senses. Gautama Buddha said it. He said, when I did not yet find the happiness beyond sense pleasure, I fell back into the happiness given by sense pleasure. See, because when we give up something, we want something else for it. Why should I teach you let go of everything if you don't receive anything for it? That's nonsense. See? But by detaching from everything, we liberate ourselves, we overcome. And you know that beautiful song, we shall overcome, and so forth. Yeah? See? I have not yet overcome. As you can see, that I have to cough. My body wants to cough. I'm not upset with my body for it. I mean, I caused that. You see, this is another thing. My body was given to me so that I overcome it. That doesn't mean that I have to oppress my desire or the necessity, dear friends, for coughing. No. I do it. I make and then I continue. Who is that I? For sure not the body. It is the monad. It is the God spark in evolution, in development. See? And by daily meditating, at least half an hour or an hour, you reach sooner or later that divine state of absence of desire for life. And now something beautiful happens. If you overcome the desire for life, life is given to you. We talk about that in the next lecture.